Hello. So we had the Derby Jiu-Jitsu Open. We got second in the gi, second in no gi overall, which was really good. So that video will be coming out soon. We're doing a full YouTube video. I'm going to try and pick these back up with the likes of Jimbo. He's moving to Thailand for a bit. So he's, as soon as you start filming, they all start coming, don't they? Look.
I want to get involved.
He's going travelling for a bit. So I'm going to be filming, sending him the footage, and hopefully keep something going. So this video will be my edit, so it's probably going to be crap. Kids are on as we speak. There's my niece, and then all the little killers.
Right guys, move down please.
Let's go. Stand up then, lazy bones. Callum, the final session. I cried on the way here. I was driving for Chase and thought, I remember when he first walked in, eating a big bag of sensations, and now he's going. So, we're just gonna have to get into it straight away. Yeah, well done everyone for last week. If you competed, if you didn't, if you supported, we did amazing. Mainly my hard work, the skills that I put into you, and the honourable mention goes to me again for the way that I talk to you and I go, right, you've got this. Even if I'm thinking he probably hasn't got this, you've got this, mate. 100%, you've got it. And then you go out, well, if John says I've got it. Nah, we're joking. Everyone was ready and it just proves it. Proves we're doing something right here. So well done. So, little round of applause for everyone. We'll just get straight into it today because I want to get I've got quite a few techniques that I want to get through and I want to do some little bit of sparring at the end. So yeah, let's go. Right connection, he'll do the same. Boom. You have to punch me, mate. Look, my second grip is going to my skinny jeans grip. Remember I always talk about this? Turning the thumb over, getting a nice connection on the bicep. Rather than that, it's too loose, that is. And all I'm going to do from here, I say it a lot when I'm cornering, and I noticed myself saying a lot, and I kept thinking, do I tell them this enough? When I'm in this position, I'm constantly trying to make them look at the floor. Yeah? I'm not just upright and we're all nicey and I'm going to pull guard or I'm going to go, oh, nice, whatever. I'm constantly, as soon as we're here, I'm ragging. Just little rags. Okay, so my first one, I'm going to like step back and pull him so he looks at the floor. His immediate reaction will be to stand up straight, like definitely. He's not just going to stay like that because I'll just, well, guillotine him or something. So look, I step back, give him a big pull, down. See how he pulls straight back up? From here, I'm going to go straight into a guard pull. I'm not changing the angle. I'm just going straight into a guard pull. Left leg to the same side that I'm connected to his arm, okay? So a little pull, he reacts, straight back, I pull, look, to here. Now from here, what I'm looking to do is load him up above me, okay? But we'll do this all in one foul swoop, look. I pull, up into the mount, okay? But we do it a lot faster than that. So I pull, look, load, up into the top. Did you do that? I thought you'd done it, that's what I picked him. Go back. Cool? Yeah? Sure? Vocal? Promise? You're not going to stand here all day going, let's go! Who wants the pressure? Pressure. Well, that was a high impact one. That was the whole. Should we do it again? Let's do it again. we want to put the fear of God into your opponents. was that for all the gold there? Got twins, you better. The Chuckle Brothers. And a couple of the little traps that I tend to do from halfguard. I came from a halfguard school originally, so it's like anyone that you train with that came from Tamworth, like me, Lewis and that, we've all got halfguards, all of us, because our original professor had the best halfguard, didn't he? One of the best halfguards you've ever felt. He couldn't pass it. He was a 50-year-old bloke. Well, I'm almost 50 now. But like, yeah, you couldn't pass. It was crazy. Anyway, respect, Dave Iverson. So, we're going to start in this half guard position. So, Half guard means one leg in between your legs. A full guard would be my legs wrapped around the waist, obviously. So we're in this position just to start with. Now, one of the things I like to do is I put my left foot in front of my heel here. I don't lock my legs like this, although that is quite strong. I'll literally just play my knee to this position here. So it's quite strong, okay? From that position, I can pull my knee, my right calf towards my bum and my left knee away from myself, and I can literally sweep from there. See how it just knocks her off balance? I do that a lot just to get them to touch the floor, and as they touch the floor, look, I'll come up into this sort of stuff, okay? So it's just little cheeky things that you learn along the way. But today, what we're going to be looking at is playing from like looking for the butterfly, okay? So my first position is this, okay? Now, I'm gonna come in nice and tight, and I'm gonna get to this little antler position, okay? So my hands are blocking my head. If I don't have my hands here, what Gret's gonna do is pass this knee, and she's gonna get her cross face and look to flatten me here, okay? The minute I'm flattened out in half guard, I usually switch to what's called a lockdown, because from flat, it's really hard to get them back off, and I start attacking the lower half of their body then. But to stop them like crushing me down to a flat half guard, I'll put my antlers in here, okay? So as she starts looking for her crossface, look, I'm here and I'm protected, okay? Now from this position, I've got my hand on her bicep, my left hand on her shoulder, and all I'm gonna do from here is I'm gonna reach over and I'm gonna come through. I'm not grabbing a kimura grip, I'm just stopping this crossface with this one hand now, like really push on that crossface. It's really hard to get it, even with like bigger people. And from here, I'm gonna come through, I'm gonna grab my other bicep, okay? And I'm just gonna clamp my left elbow down from here, okay? Now from this position, it's really hard for Gret to get this arm out. There's not a lot she can do. The only thing she can really do is start trying to reach back and start looking to grab her waist. But when she does that, it puts me in a position to grab the kimura grip. So I'm going from here, look, she's going for her crossface. If she remembers, look, even if she's close, I can really control it because I'm pinching down. If I'm loose with this, she's just gonna pull her arm straight out there, which is what I don't want, so put it back in. Look, what I want is that pinch down on that shoulder. Pull it out now. Doesn't work anymore. So as she starts to reach back, look, to hide her arm, I'll come to this position. Thumbs like monkey paws, okay? And from here, a lot of people will just rag up and start going for this kimura from here. My advice is to go flat to the floor, okay? It'll make her hips light and you can really finish it nice and easy. So what I tend to do, from here, I will turn onto my back flat, here. My legs are still pinched in this position. My aim now is to get her elbow in line with the shoulder. I talk about this all the time because I see too many people get to this position. I'm like, yes, they've got the kimura, and then they do this. And you're like, no, that's not a kimura. A kimura, you're right with your shoulder, yeah? Tell me if it hurts. My kimura, I need her elbow in line with this shoulder. Watch. If I go like this, that's not on at all, is it? No. But it looks way more brutal. That looks really brutal, but watch. If I pull her elbow in line with her shoulder, that's almost on, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I've moved it like that much, yeah? Silly little like details and mechanics. Oh, that? Yeah. Yeah? Everyone seems to really take that in then.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. Last one? Yeah. Last kimura ever, or just for a bit? Let's go. From half guard. I say a mistake a lot of people make is they'll get the kimura grip. To be honest, has anyone got that kimura grip before and not been able to finish it from half guard? Yeah. It's a nightmare. They grab the gi, which we're going to look at in a sec. So, good answer, mate. You know what I mean? So we're going to look at that in a sec, because what people will do, they'll get to the kimura grip and they'll grab their belt or their gi like you talk about. So then we have to switch up the attacks very slightly. So what I would always suggest when you're doing your kimuras, don't just try and rag it as far away as you can. Yeah, try and keep it all compact to your body and try and line up that elbow. I'm telling you, that's the difference maker. I'm in my half guard position. I'm going to look to lock my foot here on her ankle, okay? And all I'm gonna do is my foot goes to the mat, I bring my bum away, and my left, does that hurt your shoulder then?
No.
My left foot is gonna go underneath here, okay? From this position, it's like a weird butterfly half guard type scenario. If I'm loose with this foot though, all Gret has to do to get out of it is windshield wiper a leg and go over the lot. And I've lost everything, okay? So try and be regimental with that, okay? You want your toes into the mat and your heel looking at the sky, okay? So I'm here now. I'm in this position, she's grabbed her belt. Now, if I want to go for my bog standard butterfly sweep, what I'll do, I'll place my right foot in the center of her feet, toes down. I'm not doing this. I guarantee you'll all do it in a minute because it's easier. Toes into the mat. That creates some sort of explosivity in my hips. When I'm flat like this, I'm lying down like I'm going to bed. Don't want that. I want to create this. From here, look, I start loading. I come up and I sweep into my mount position. So this is what I do when I'm on the larger gentlemen. Or ladies, might be bigger ladies. Gabby Garcia comes and visits sometime. Come on, kid. Come on, Uki. We'll shave your head and give you a ginger beard. You better look just like Tom then. So look, I'm in this position. I'm here, okay? Look what I do this time. Rather than bring my foot in the centre and lift, all I'm gonna do when they're heavy, because remember they're pushing forward and everything, my right knee is gonna come in front of their knee here, and I'm gonna pull her shoulders towards me and sort of kick down. Easy peasy. But it works a treat on the big boys, yeah? Because all they care about is squash, like they'll just literally trying to kill you like this, pushing all of their weight forward. And a lot of times they neglect their hips. I'm not saying you do, I'm just saying you probably will. When you've got that extra weight, you tend to be squeezing, yeah? Are we all right with that? Yeah? Couple of options for you, and then we'll look at something else. Cool? 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 Do you want to teach it? Let's go. I'm a pumpkin, aren't I? You know when you go Liverpool, are you going to wear this rash guard, this? Yeah. Oh yeah. I
can't change it if they tell me to.
See when Paddy the Baddy comes out, he's going, all right lads. That's a bit more man, couldn't that? I tried. Any comedy for us? Not a lot, it was YouTube censors. Yo! Triple gold for the farmer. Right from the start now. So look, I'm in my little knee shield thing. I'm in my antler position. She goes for a crossface. Boom. In this position I've captured. I come over, through, gripping tight. My elbows slow down, young leech. Put it back. Look, my left arm is clamping down. The only option she's got, she can't pull out. She can't bring this up. She can't crossface. She has to put her hand to her hips. As she does, boom, I've grabbed my kimura grip. She already knows that I'm going for this, so she's grabbed her belt. Right foot from here, hooks. Left foot goes to the mat, hip away. Left foot goes in front of the thigh. This position, you should be able to stay here. If you're doing it correctly, this is like a little guard, this is, okay? From here, I can see that she's grabbed on a belt, can't complete. Right foot goes in the center. I start looking to sweep, but I'm really allowing her to pass. Boom, as she's passed, I go flat to the floor, okay? She wouldn't get the pass points either because she's in a submission. Do you understand that? If she passed and she got to here, she's passed. If I'm holding her in this position, that's classed as a submission attempt. It's not a pass until she gets rid of this, okay? So from here, I'm gonna literally go flat to my back. My right elbow is gonna go to the opposite side of her body. I could walk my hips away and turn her over using my right hip. I come up on top. Should have been by scissoring my legs, but hey ho. Left hand, grab, turn to the opposite side, reattach, and then I can complete here, or I can drop down and complete. Cheers, man. Appreciate that. It's like I just looked him in the eyes and he went, nice that one was. It's nice that one. Come on, young lady.
Took a deal, signed another deal. Post up in the hills on the real. Headed for a mill, travel with me still. Getting kills, all this pop appeal. Got these pop stars try popping in, and they getting pop for real. I ain't tryna build, I was tryna lead a mill. Getting to it before I hopped up off the block. I was still going through it, friends doing pills. And came faster than it should've. I was Buddy Hill, shooting at a pace soon as I pull up. Dropping buckets, hey, yeah, like it's nothing. In the kitchen chopping onions, yeah. Tears falling down, underdog is finally overcoming. Cause I'm dropping buckets, hey, yeah, like it's nothing, hey. Earn my respect and burn a budget, hey. Tears falling down, underdog is finally overcoming, baby, yeah, I'm dropping buckets. Drop some cash for me, don't worry about my past for me. I'm driving with no gasoline, this life I live's a fantasy. Yeah, I do this for my dogs, all my day ones and my family. My life gon' live through them if I end up in any tragedies. I hope y'all understand this shit got bigger cause it had to be. I always knew I had it, but just not at this capacity. I recognize the gravity, closer to the summit. Stacking chips and counting nuggets. I've been stunting, baby, cause I'm dropping buckets, hey, yeah, like it's nothing, hey. In the kitchen chopping onions, hey. Tears falling down, underdog is finally overcoming. Cause I'm dropping buckets, hey, yeah, like it's nothing, hey. Earn my respect and burn a budget, hey. Tears falling down, underdog is finally overcoming.
Good work,
baby,
everyone.
cause I'm dropping buckets.
Obviously, half guard, I say, it's where our games all, me, Gret, Lewis is the same. Did anyone else here go to Sam? I don't think they did they? No, a lot of people that train here did start over with, what, sorry? Yeah, no, different academy. I'm on about from like when we first started, but yeah, so we obviously have got, it's our safe space, you know what I mean? And I speak about that a bit, like, you want to have somewhere, you want to have a bit of everything in your whole game, but have somewhere that you find safe. You always feel safe. Like, mine will always be my half guard. I always know my frames, I know what I've got to do from there. I'm now trying to develop it a bit more because I'm an old man now, my body don't work the same. But yeah, really good work. I've got a couple of stripes. Sorry, I've got an eyelash in my eye. I'm trying to be all professional. Liam to the Big Boy Club. So Liam, the weekend, triple goal. I don't think even he expected it. I did. I felt the farm boy strength. I know. Well done, mate. So advanced is now unlocked. Well done, mate. Also, Aaron, you can have another. Well done. Aaron got silver, is that right?
Just about, yeah.
Don't you doubt yourself, young man. I will not have that in my academy. Nah, you did amazing. Obviously, I spoke to him at the weekend from someone that, when he first started, he was scared to walk in the academy, to then deciding he was going to jump into a competition and did well in the competition, got over them nerves of the competition, had so many excuses to quit, didn't ya? His weight weren't where he wanted it, still did it. On the day, he didn't quite understand the weigh-in procedure, was slightly over. He could have just said, I've overweight, I'm not gonna do it. But still, didn't drink, didn't eat until he made the weight. Lee agreed the weight, and they went and did it. So I always respect that, because a lot wouldn't do it. So well done, Aaron. And obviously, I ain't gonna let Callum go without wearing one of my blue belts, so come on, Cal. Gives a love, man. Gives a love first, man. Have you never had a blue belt before? Nah, well done. Just stand here, it's the camera. Yeah. So, Callum was one of our first, I think. He was at least in the first 30, 40 members. Just take that off, bro. As I said earlier at the start of the class, he first came in and he He weren't shy at all, that's what I always remember. You know, some people come in and they just sound straight away. I thought, yeah, right, you do it. And he was eating a big bag of, I don't know if it was before or after, and he was eating a big bag of chili sensations. It's always been like a running joke. Even on my birthday, he bought me 4 Peroni and a big bag of sensations. So, but his jiu-jitsu, his class. I wish he could be more consistent, but life happens, you know. And obviously he's moving to Liverpool, and yeah, I can't let him go without putting a belt on. He's been due it for a little while. I left it off because I thought he might compete again, but here we are. Yeah, well done. And keep on the journey, whether it's with us, whether you come and see us every now and then, find a gym up there and keep on it, because you're good. You're too good not to do it.
Thank you.
Well done, mate. Thank you. Got to say a few words now.
Yeah, obviously a bit emotional now, but
Yeah, man.
Yeah, been so long I've been here now. Feels, you know, obviously like John says, there's a lot of ups and downs in life where you've got things that you've got to prioritise and everything. But I think even with every heavy day or anything, like this is always the best place to be at the end of the day. Just made so many incredible relationships that with people that you cross in everyday life. You meet some. You can't have ungenuine people here. Like, you know, people have to really work. You know, you're working alongside people who work really, really hard to be where they are. You know, and some days you don't want to turn up, but you always do. And the best professor like I could ever ask. The same for Grant as well. It's just like top, real, genuine people. It's the best place to be, and you know, it's heartbreaking to have to leave, but you know, you can carry on this journey as life goes on, and it won't be the last time you see me. You know, I've got very, very, very fond memories of everyone, and you know, the people here definitely make it that. But yeah, just very, very grateful for everything. Like,
awesome, man.
I can't explain it enough, to be honest. So.
Legend.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Well done. Bloody hell, make me cry here. No, Callum's a big part of the academy. As I say, he's like part of the... Is it the woodwork? Is that the saying? Part of the furniture. We sit on him. No, he's class. So well done, mate. Well done. Join the thingy, join the queue. One more. I don't normally do 2 at a time. Baiting. The little project, this kid, what I would refer to as, not to take all the shine off Callum, but the project, this guy. So let's take that off for you, bro. So I remember Lewis coming for his first session, and he won't mind me saying, it was a spider guard class, and I'd only really just started teaching, and he came in and I'd noticed it straight away. He's got one arm that works properly, and I'm like, spider, how the fuck am I going to do this class? And over the time, we've adapted jiu-jitsu to you, haven't we?
Yeah.
And he competes, he's 2 game for himself. He would jump into the ADCC tomorrow. I have to bring him down because you would do everything, wouldn't you? He got the other week at MMA, he goes, do you think I could jump into this, Professor? MMA fight, just like, well, you can, but he's just the most game person, awesome soul, awesome person, never lets anything get in his way. And like, I tell him a lot, and I hope he believes me, it's so inspirational. Sorry. I think anyway, hopefully you guys do as well. Sorry. To see someone with a disability that just turns up, keeps trying, even though it's fucking hard for him, and people will come in, they're more athletic, they're bigger, they're stronger, and he doesn't give a fuck. And, oh, sorry, Flo. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He just keeps turning up. And to me, that is like amazing to me as a person, not as a jiu-jitsu or whatever, to see what he's done. And he played football in the past, didn't work out for him in football. Well, you played at a decent level, didn't you? Played for a team. And then he's took this on board. He can, like I say, it inspires me as a person, not as a jiu-jitsu, as a person. So I'll always respect this kid. And the project, we're going to make him a black belt. So let's go. Lewis Beatty, blue belt. Fascia azul.
Whatever that means, man.
You've got to cry now, man.
I ain't got to cry.
You fucking hell. Ready?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Do I have to give a speech?
Yeah, push it in. Got it now, man.
First of all, I would like to announce my retirement.
I'm here crying, it's okay.
Nah.
You better have recorded that.
Pretty much said what I wanted to say anyway, but you know, John's more of a mate than a professor. If that makes sense. Like, I've had, you know, pretty personal conversations with John, and I don't know if you know this, but my mate died a couple of months ago, and John's been there for me ever since. So I'd like to dedicate this blue belt to my
Fair
friend
play.
Casey.
Casey.
You've all been fucking amazing with me. You've never denied me a role. You've never made me feel like a dickhead or anything. You know, all throughout my life, I hate to make it a sob story, but I've been in places where I felt like other people are, you know, saying like, oh, what's this guy doing here? But I've never ever felt like this in, you know, my time here. And I think you forget martial arts. It's not just jiu-jitsu that I've done in the past. It's kickboxing, MMA, with Reese at Immortal, you know, dating back to 2021, so it's been a massive part of my life, and I'm glad I've got this relationship with John.
Legend, man.
And that's all I have to say.
Legend. Friggin' hell. I weren't emotional before. Yeah, like I say, it's moments like this that make it what it is. Do you know what I mean? So it's like an honour for me, because I get to give these belts out and I get to have these special relationships and friendships and just these moments, man. And you've got to, along the journey, you'll forget. Like, I seen a meme the other day. It was only a stupid one, but it said, I almost forgot why I started. Have you seen them memes knocking about? And it's like, I almost forgot why I started. And then it's moments like this that you do almost forget why you started. And then you'll have a moment like this, and two people that I've known for a long time now, they've achieved something that they probably, when they started, they thought, I probably won't achieve. Just like me when I got my belt, I didn't think I'd ever achieve it. It never seems to happen. And then all of a sudden, it happens, and it's moments like them that makes you look back at the journey and go, hey, it was all right, actually, because it's the journey, not the destination. So when there are times when you don't want to train, when you feel tired, when other people aren't on the mat app, and you think, oh, I only want to train if they're training, just get in, man. Just get your tick. Get that. It's not even the tick, man. It's the moments that might happen in that class, the little silly techniques you might learn, but it's the relationships that you get in the classes. That's what it is. I'm telling you, that's what jiu-jitsu is. It's the community. Me and Gret had a chat with one of the beginners the other night, and he'd been struggling mentally. He even didn't come to last week's class because it overtook him, couldn't get on the mats. And he spoke to us and he's like, last week I just couldn't motivate myself, I just couldn't get in. And then this week he came in, you should have seen the smile on his face, weren't it, Gret? Yeah. You should have seen the smile on his face. And that's why we're here, seriously. So well done to all four of you. Well done to everyone that competed. Well done to the kids that competed, the parents who brought their kids. This is only for this ain't for you guys. Well, parents as well, but for the YouTube. Well done to the parents, the ones that support us, everyone. So I think that's it, innit? That's a pretty good speech, isn't it? Yeah? Yeah?
Awesome.
Yeah. Let's go. Bloody hell, that was an emotional one. So yeah, that was Callum Lake. He was here at the. We're trying to work it out. I think he's been here about 2.5 years, but then the last couple of years he's been a bit sporadic. He's took on a new job, so he's got a different role. But you know, he's always made the effort to still drop in. Big part of the little community that we've got. Always came to the comps. Always competed for us. He's medalled, I think, for us. I'm not sure if he has actually. He's won matches anyway. He's done well in competition. And yeah, it was sad to see him go. But you know, he'll be back whenever he's down. He said he'll come back and see us. And then we had Lewis. Now Lewis, to me, as you can probably tell from the video, he's a massive inspiration. So he walked in the gym as someone that he had. I hope he doesn't mind me saying all this. He's pretty open about it. When he was a child, he had a stroke. So we had to have like brain surgery, and he spent his whole life having like different surgeries, and he's got like one leg with really limited use, and then his one arm, he's just had it fused, so he hasn't even got a bendable wrist anymore. So he basically comes in the gym, he's got one arm, one leg, and the mentality of someone that's got 15 arms and legs. He's just so unbelievably motivated and game, and any competitions, he's straight on it. He loves putting himself out there, taking chances, and he's just one of them people. Like, I'll see like new people going with him, and maybe they take his size, 'cause he's only small as well, take his size and use it against him. And when I say he's never once come to me and said, someone's gone too hard with me or someone's took a liberty, he just takes it all in his stride. And I think we can all learn from that. He's only a young lad himself, but I think we could all take something away from that. You know, times when we don't want to train and we're tired and we're thinking, God, you know, can't be bothered, or you just want to sit on the sofa and eat hobnobs. He's here, he's grafting, he's turning up. So, you know, if he can do it, we can all do it. And aside from that, his jiu-jitsu now is class. Like we've developed a game for him that's very one-sided. So we use the one side of his body. So a lot of like footlock positions, a lot of half guard, and he's class with it. I went with him today. I always try and go with him the day I give him the belts, and I really struggled to pass his half guard. In fact, I had to dive over it in the end to try and pass it. But yeah, emotional one. Always love that people like that choose to spend their time with us. And like he said, he's been pushed out of sports in the past, and we just accept him. He's just a great person, as is Callum, as is Liam, as is Aaron. So yeah, that's it. So we had, I don't know if I mentioned on the intro, but we had the derby, jiu-jitsu derby, smashed it, got second in the gi, second in the no gi. So that's it, I think. Anything else I've got to say?
You've said it all.
I've said it all then. Like, share, subscribe, click my teeth. Let's go.